Hey, what's up, folks? Peter Scott here, Scott Realty Consultants and SearchSacramentoHomes.com. I'm here with your quick April 2021 real estate market update for the Sacramento area. And if you read the V, you saw this last week. Is Sacramento's red hot real estate market a bubble waiting to pop? And if you read the article and if you talk to the experts, and myself included, no, it's not a bubble. It's just a crazy, crazy, crazy market. And that is driven by extremely low demand and extremely low inventory and extremely high demand. And this is true all across the country. It's not just Sacramento, where Bay Area folks are edging people out. It's everywhere, especially in some of those markets where a lot of Californians are moving to. Texas, Idaho, Arizona, Tennessee. Those are very competitive too. So it's not just Sacramento here. It's important to note that. But speaking of Sacramento, let me show you a couple quick slides here. And thanks to Ryan Lundquist at the Sacramento Appraisal blog for these. So this one is going to blow your mind. Check this out. 20%. Our prices are up 20% from last year. That is crazy. That is bananas. Typically, Sacramento, we would see about 3% appreciation there. So it's just insane, and that's obviously not going to be able to continue. So everyone asks, how long is this going to go on? Is the market going to slow down? And the answer is nobody knows. You can't time the market, so don't try. But on the other hand, this isn't sustainable. It can't keep going on. Prices are probably going to keep rising for the short term. Who knows? It'll last another 6 months, another 6 years. Nobody knows. But it's got to change at some point. Prices just, the median home price Sacramento can't be $1 million because, hardly anybody can afford that. So it'll slow down at some point. If interest rates rise, more people are vaccinated, they feel more comfortable, we return more to normalcy, more people list their homes in the market, that sort of stuff. There's really going to be a backlog of people who want to sell, considering selling, and just weren't for whatever reason. So that's going to come out at some point. So, but don't try and chime it because you don't know it. You could be 6 months from now, it could be 6 years from now. We don't know. So that's pretty interesting, up 20%. Here, let me show this next slide here. Offers made. Offers are up double from what they were last year. Look at this slide here. So inventory is down. It's half of what it was last year, and offers are up double. So look at this. Inventory is half of what it was. So that's really showing our huge demand for homes in the Sacramento region. And as I mentioned, that's pretty much countrywide where people are have a huge demand for homes. I noticed that on that first slide, the median home price in the Sacramento area is $528,000. And something to consider, if you're actually looking for a house, you're shopping for a house, and let's say your top price is $500,000. That's what you're approved for. Don't be looking at houses that are $500,000 because most homes are selling 5 to 10% above their list price. That means if you're shopping for a house, you should be looking at homes that are like $450,000, $475,000, something like that. Because if you're only approved for $500,000, then if you go look at a house that's $500,000, it's probably going to sell for $525,000, $550,000, something like that. So something to think about, and people don't really think about that when they are shopping. I mentioned inventory, and I mentioned homes are selling at, about 5 to 10% over asking price. Good news is, last couple of appraisals I've had on deals I'm doing, they all appraised, and they were all well over list price. But they appraised, which we were all very surprised about. So it's not that huge of an issue. And when you do make offers, there's other ways to get your offers accepted. But you got to expect that you have to be competitive in your offers. And some homes are selling for $100,000 over their asking price, or even more. If it's $1 million house, sure, no problem. But if it's a $500,000 house, $100,000, that's a big jump. That's 20%, but I've seen it out there. So inventory is really low, but it is getting better. We're seeing about 200 homes listed a week. It's springtime. Seasonally, we expect to see a bump in listings, and we are seeing that. So that is some good news, and I think it's going to play out, as the weather even continues to get warmer here as well. So I hope this answers any questions you might have. If you have any questions, just reply to this email. Let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. I want to be your real estate resource here in Sacramento. Hope you guys stay safe, and take care.